Hey beauty influencers, welcome back to my channel. This is Felita Danieli here, coming out to you today. Wanted to share some valuable information with you to help you grow your business. And in today's video, we're going to talk about campaign 15 marketing strategies and some things that you need to know and what you need to put in place in order to have a successful campaign 15. All right. Now, before we get into the video, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload new content. Okay? All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right. So campaign 15 officially launched today. Today is Wednesday, July the 19th, 2023. Okay, so it officially launched today and it will run through Tuesday, August the 1st, no later than 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, all right, so again, it launched today. Campaign 15 launched today. And you have about 13 days in this campaign cycle in order to work on finding customers and basically building your business for the campaign. All right. Now, as of campaign 12, you can no longer back order from any campaigns. We used to be able to do that in the past. However, that has been discontinued. So just keep in mind that if you have a campaign 13 or a campaign 14 brochure, you will not be able to get the sale prices on those particular campaigns. Now, you may be able to still get the products or, the merchandise, but if it was on sale in that particular campaign, unless it has the same sale price in campaign 15, you won't be able to get that same sale price again. Okay. All right. So just keep that in mind moving forward. So when you see good deals in the campaign, just remember you got to take advantage of it then, because you can no longer back order. Okay. All right. So let's move on and let's talk about some tips that you'll need to keep in mind in order to have a successful campaign. All right. So here we go. The first thing that I always say is that you have to get clear on your reason why. And I always say, for some reason, people have a tendency, because Avon has a free entrance, that a lot of people really don't value free. But you have an opportunity to take a free opportunity and turn it into an empire if you so choose to. All right. So it's important for you to understand the reason why you came into this business. If you are not clear, do not move any further in doing anything until you get clear as to the reason why you came into the business. All right. Once you have gotten clear about your reason why, I want you to take pen and paper. I want you to use a notebook. Okay, pen and paper, and I want you to write it down. Okay, and once you write it down, I want you to find an image of your reason why. Your reason could be that you want to stay at home with your children. Okay, your reason could be that you're looking to build a business so that when you retire, you've got a secondary income. Whatever your reason is, you need to connect with that vision. You need to get an image of it, and you need to have it posted so that you can be reminded every single day. Okay? That's the first thing. You cannot do anything, you cannot go any further until you have gotten clear about your reason why. Okay? Once you have done that, you need to set your goals. Okay? You need to think in terms of daily goals and weekly goals. Now, here in Avon, a campaign is considered, a 2-week sales cycle. Technically, it's 13 days, but you can consider it 2 weeks. So you have 2 weeks basically to, get out and market your business and grow your business. You have 2 weeks to get out, find customers. You have 2 weeks to get out and find team members. Whatever you do within this campaign cycle between today and Tuesday, August the 1st, that will be considered what you actually achieved during that campaign. Okay. So when you set your goal, these are the things I want you to keep in mind. Number one, how much money do you want to earn? Okay. Now, if you are new to the business, please don't come in saying that, you got these, crazy goals and you want to earn $1,000, because I'm going to tell you now, chances are you probably will not be able to reach that $1,000 goal. Okay. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the reality of it is that most people have this idea that when they come in, that Avon is going to do it for them. That's not the way that it works. You have to be realistic about your goals, okay? I always encourage representatives to start small and increase as you go. So we want to start off with a small, achievable goal, something that you know that you can do. Because if your goal is very, very large and you don't achieve that goal, then you're going to become very discouraged. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why you want to be able to set a goal that's going to be achievable. Okay, and when you set that goal, you need to know what is required of you to reach that goal. You need to know how many customers you need. You need to know how many sales you need to know how much you need to sell in order to reach that goal. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, now the average representative, everybody who comes into the business, is on a flat 25% commission. Okay, your commission is based upon what you sell. So if you come in and you only sold $50 in products, you only earn 25% commission. So what is 25% commission of $50? It's probably somewhere around $7, $8, somewhere around in there. Let me do the numbers real quick. Okay, if you only sold $50 in products, and we're going to multiply it by 0.25, that means that, actually it's $12.50. So technically you would earn $12.50 if you sold $50 in products. Okay, so keep that in mind. But here is a clear example of what it'll take. Okay, let's say, for instance, your goal is to earn $100 for the campaign. Okay, now these numbers are based upon sold products. It's not based upon what you bought for yourself, because the products, what you buy for yourself, you're only getting a discount. You still have to pay for that out of pocket. So this is where I think a lot of representatives they're not really clear as to how they actually make money. So I want to make sure that I go into detail and explain this every single campaign so that it'll click in your mind and you will understand what is going to be required of you. Okay, now if your goal is to earn $100 for this campaign, you need to personally sell at least $400 in products in order to reach $100 in earnings. Okay, and how I came up with this 400, the actual earnings, all I did was multiplied $400 by 25%. And when you multiply $400 by 25%, you're going to get 100. Okay, so that's how you come up with that number. Now, if you decided to buy brochures, you decided to buy samples, you had a personal order, and you bought any other business tools, all of that would need to come out of what you actually earned. So you can either pay for it out of pocket, or it can be deducted from what you actually earn. Okay, All right. So let's look at how many customers are going to actually be needed for you to achieve this goal. Now, the average customer order will average anywhere from $50 to $60. If they're ordering online, and most people, when they order online, they want to qualify for the free shipping. In order for them to qualify for free shipping, they have to place at least a $60 minimum order. Okay. If the order is less than $60, then they have to pay $8 for shipping. Okay. Now, let's look at how you come up with the number of customers you'll actually need. Okay. We have already determined that we need to sell at least $400 in products. Okay. So $400 divided by, if your average customer is placing a $50 order with you, that means that you're going to need approximately 8 customers for the campaign. That's all you need to focus on, is 8 customers per campaign. That's only 4 customers per week. Technically, it's only one customer per day. Okay. Now, if you have a warm market, your warm market would be people that you personally know, who know you, who like you, who trust you. If those customers purchased from you, then it's going to be much easier to be able to achieve this goal, because these people want to help you out. And if you reach out to them and say, hey, sis, I have a goal, a personal sales goal for this campaign, I would really appreciate it if you could help me out by placing an order at my website. Okay. Do you need any personal products? What products are you planning on buying pretty soon? Are you planning on buying any skincare, any makeup, any personal care products, any oral care products, any fashion? If you have any, if you have it in your budget to purchase any of those products, I would greatly appreciate you supporting my business. And when you reach out to people like that, they'll gladly be able to want to reach out and help you. Okay. Now, the warm market, you only need to have about 5 people. For every 5 people that you talk to, you'll get 1. Okay. And these are how you're going to break the numbers down. So right now, our goal is to get 8 customers. So how many people do you technically need to talk to? Okay. So we already said a warm market, for every 5, you'll get 1. Okay. Now in a cold market, it doubles. For every 10, you'll get 1. Okay. Now, how many people do you actually need to talk to in order to reach this goal? In your warm market, you need to personally talk to at least 40 people. Okay. All right. Now, in the cold market, you need to talk to at least 80 people. Okay. Those are the actual numbers. And the reason why I know this is because when I first came online and started marketing my business online, because remember, I've been in the business over 20 years. So the way that I initially built my business, I did everything offline. So when I came online, I had to figure out what the numbers were. Okay. Now, when I built my business offline, it was a lot of trial and error. It was a lot of doing a lot of door-to-door businesses. It was a lot of leaving brochures in local businesses. It was a lot of, contact with doctor's offices, dentist offices. It was a lot of that face-to-face footwork. But now that we're online, you can do a lot of networking and prospecting online just by sending out friend requests every single day. Okay. So if you need to talk to at least 80 people, you probably need to talk to, I'm going to raise this up and say at least 100 people. you need to talk to at least 50 people per week. Okay. And I would say you need to set a goal of talking to at least 10 people per day. Okay. This is a cold market. And this 10 people per day, this is actually networking by, introducing yourself to the person. If you have not already introduced yourself to them, this is just basically inboxing them via messenger, introducing yourself to them, letting them know who you are and what you do. You can either leave your digital business card or you can leave your QR code with them. And just basically in the message, just tell them who you are, what you do, and if they are interested in your products or services, to please reach out to you and let you know, or either go directly to your website. That's what I mean about prospecting and networking. If you consistently do that and talk to at least 10 people every single day, I can guarantee you that you will definitely reach your goals. But this is the problem. Most people won't do this. Most people just won't do this. I had gotten my numbers up to about 20 people per day. So I was contacting 100 people per week. And I was averaging about 10 customers, new customers who went to my website every single week and placed an order when I consistently worked this marketing strategy. Okay? So you have to keep in mind that just because you have a website doesn't mean that customers are going to come there to your website. You got to do the things to attract customers to you. And that is just only one of the strategies that will help you reach your goal for the campaign. Okay? All right. So I've shared that with you. Okay? So the first thing you're going to need to do is make a list of potential customers who you're going to contact. This will be established customers. If you're already in the business and you have some people who have bought from you before, these are going to be people who are currently on your email list. These are people who are going to be who's in your phone contact list. These are going to be new prospects that you talk to on social media. Okay. Now, I have a contact list. If I can pull it up, let me see if I can find the contact list for you. Here we are. Okay. So here is a contact list. Okay. So this contact list is basically, it just kind of refreshes your memory as to people who that you can personally reach out to. Okay. It jogs your memory. It's called a memory jogger. Okay. So all of the people that you come in contact with, this just kind of helps you to kind of jog your memory as far as who you can possibly reach out to. Okay, now if you want a copy of this list, I'm going to leave everything for you in the description of this video. So all you have to do is click on it and download it. Okay, now when you move over to the second page, here is a list of all of the people you're going to talk to. If you don't use this list, just use a notebook. Just use a plain notebook that you use every single day to keep track of who you personally talk to. I love these little notebooks. I buy these at we have a store here called DD's. You can go anywhere and find them. You can go to Walmart. You can go to Ross. Ross sells them. I just like the thickness of the paper. I just think that it's really, really nice, and the paper is really thick. It's a good quality paper, and it's not that real thin paper that constantly tears all the time. And so if you want to use the notebook form, or if you want to use this contact form, that's totally left up to you. But you definitely have to have a way that you're going to start writing things down so that you'll know who you need to contact. Okay? Because when you have everything written down, it's easy for you to know who you need to follow up with. Okay? And I would even personally write down in my notebook every person who I reached out to. And this is what I used to do. I used to just use just a plain old spiral notebook, and I wrote down every single person that I actually talked to. And I made notes. And some people would say, oh, thank you so much. I'm glad. I've been looking for someone who sells Avon. Thank you so much. And sometimes they'll say, would you follow up with me next Friday? I would make a notation that I needed to follow up with her next Friday, so forth and so on. And that's the reason why you need to keep a contact list, because it gives you, it does something to the psyche to know that you actually put in the work. And that's when you understand, you come to know and understand how the law of attraction actually works. Okay. So when you keep track of it, it works. Okay. Another thing you want to do is you want to schedule your business task list on your calendar. Okay. Now, I have put together a business task list for you. Okay. This is something that I give to all of my representatives. I have a list of different task lists that you need to do every single day. I have some task lists you need to do on a weekly basis, and some you need to do on a bi-weekly basis. Now, if you want a copy of this, you can download it. I'll leave everything on in the description of this video, and you can download it. But you need to take these tasks and you need to put it in your calendar. I recommend using a digital calendar. The reason why you need to use some form of calendar is because life happens. You know, we get off track, we get off focus, and we forget what we're supposed to do. But now, when you have everything already in your digital calendar, you don't have to worry about trying to remember what you need to do. Like next week, I'll be on vacation. So when I come back the following week, I won't have to worry about what I'm supposed to do because I have everything already down in my calendar. Now, what I also do is I have a daily calendar in which I use. I don't know if you can see this, but I write out, I basically look at my digital calendar and I write out in my daily calendar every single day what I need to accomplish for the day. The reason why is because I love using this red ink pen, scratching through everything that I have accomplished for the day. Every single task list that I have accomplished for the day, I scratch through it in red. And that way, at the end of the week, I can go back and I can look at my calendar and say, oh, I really worked this week. So when you look at your money and you look at your numbers, you can understand how if you just put in the work, you're going to be rewarded with results. But most people get discouraged because they talk to one person, the person say, oh, I don't buy Avon. Or they talk to 10 people and they say, I don't buy Avon, I don't use Avon. And they stop there. I remember growing up, my mom used to always say, one monkey don't stop no show. Well, one person won't, somebody else will. That's the reason why you have to work the numbers. And when you get in a consistent habit of working the numbers, you'll understand how sales work. The challenge is most people just don't understand how sales actually work. So I'll leave this for you to be able to download. Okay. Now, you also want to make sure that you take advantage of your training and your education. You need to familiarize yourself with the Campaign 15 brochure. You need to know what the deals are. You need to know what's currently on special so that you can have the knowledge to be able to share with your customers. Now, what I want you to do is log into your account and I want you to go to Avon U. In the upper right hand corner of the Avon.com website, you'll see a tab that says Avon U. Click on Avon U, and when you go to Avon U and you click on the little home button, you're going to see Campaign 15 priorities on the go. I used to record those, but I stopped recording them because I realized that I was kind of duplicating and I didn't necessarily need to do that. So I recommend that you log into your account, click in the upper right corner, go to Avon U, and take the Priorities on the Go training for campaign 15. Now, this is going to help you understand what you need to know about campaign 15. Okay. Now, there will also be some resources there that you'll need to download. Like right now, the resource guide that is up for campaign 15 is the FMG Glimmer product guide. And I didn't remember to do that, but it's the FMG product guide, and this guide helps you to understand all about your products, your makeup products for the campaign. Okay. Now, another thing you want to do is to make sure that you order the WOW deals, and I'm going to share with you what the current WOW deals are for campaign 15. Okay. And then another thing you want to do is attend all of the Avon live events. And then you want to invite your prospects to the live shop. Oh, excuse me. You want to invite your prospects to the live shopping events. Okay. The reason why you want to take advantage of the live shopping events, you can even go live on your social media page on the day that they're actually doing a live shopping event, and you can share that information on your page. So go live on Facebook. If you have enough followers on TikTok, go live on TikTok, go live on YouTube, go live and let people see the live events, and that way people will see what all of the live shopping is about. Now, if they click on your link and they place an order, you get the credit for those sales because you shared that link. So this is something you want to get in a regular habit of doing, but you can't remember to do it if you don't schedule it on your calendar. So you want to go log into your account and click on the buzz, go to the live events and see when the actual events are scheduled for the campaign. So I could take some time and go through there, but I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm not going to take the time to go there today. But you just want to go to avon.com and you want to look in the upper corner of the tab and you want to look for live events. Okay, and that way you put that date on your calendar so that you can start going live on your pages. Okay, you can go live on, like I said, TikTok live. If you've got 1,000 followers on TikTok, you can go live on YouTube, you can go live on your Facebook page, you can go live on your Instagram page as well. But you gotta let people know when these live events are being scheduled. Okay, all right. So thus that takes care of all of your training and education. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. So product education is super important when it comes to, building a sales business. So the more you learn, the more you'll actually earn. Okay. Number 6, focus on prospecting and networking with friends on social media. Okay. You can give out your digital business cards. I created a video. I did a video that showed you how to create a digital business card. And the reason why I said use a digital business card is because it's an actual photo image of what they can actually download to their phone. So they will remember you much better if you have a picture of yourself on that digital business card and it has all of your information, rather than you just leaving the message for them in the message box. That way you will leave like something memorable with them. Okay. And that's what we do a lot of on the Nextdoor app. So if you're not using the Nextdoor app, then I do encourage you to network on Nextdoor, network on Facebook, network on all of your social media platforms. That's how you really are going to be able to, start talking to people and start building your business. Okay. And then number 7, start sharing the campaign 15 brochure. You can share the brochure several different ways. You can purchase the brochures, the printed brochures. You can use the digital brochure, which is on the front page of avon.com. You can also download the PDF copy, which you can find on the front of Avon.com. Let me go there real quick and show you where to go for and find the digital brochure. So we're going to go to Avon.com. Okay. All right, so here we go. So right here, when you go to Avon.com, you click right here for the digital brochure. And you'll see here, it's already showing up now. So this is your digital brochure. So all you have to do is click on that digital brochure. Okay. It is a shoppable brochure. So when you share this link with your customers, you get credit. So if they're looking through this brochure right here, and they decide to purchase something, you see these little things right here. When they click here, it adds it to their cart. So when they get ready to check out, it'll already be there. So if you click right here, it's going to automatically go directly to Quick Shop, and you just tell them how many you want to order. That's the beauty of using the digital brochure. Okay, so how you share the link is that you just go into the your web browser, copy the link up there, and share it out with your customers or all of your contacts, people on your contact list. Okay, that's how you do that. Okay, and then another way that you can share the brochure, you can use Brochure by Mail, and all you'll need to do is go to campaign-mailer.com, and tomorrow is the deadline for campaign 16. You have to keep in mind they don't mail out the current campaign, so you have to kind of plan this in advance. There is a cost to be able to use this service. I believe it's like $2.50 or $2.60 or something like that per customer. All you need to do is go to that website, campaign-mailer.com, and you need to register. And as long as you have your customer's name and address, you can have a brochure mailed directly to them. All you have to do is just pay for it. That cost includes the cost of the brochure, and it also includes postage. It's a really good deal because it saves you time, and it definitely saves you money. Okay, so if you don't have a lot of time, that's definitely the best way to service your customers by mail. Okay, now if you want to get in on campaign 16, you're too late for campaign 15. But if you want to mail customers a book for campaign 16, try to get it in by tomorrow, which is Thursday, July the 20th. Okay, all right, so let's keep moving. Now I want to tell you about the wow deals for campaign 15. Now, this wow deal was actually available in campaign 14. It is still available in campaign 15. And I promise you, these Farm RX products are superb. I absolutely love them, and they make a difference in your skin when you are consistently use them. So the campaign 15 wow deal includes the Natural Goodness 4-piece set. Now this bundle includes the serum, the Farm RX serum, and it also includes the eye cream. It includes the refreshing gel cleanser, and it includes the CBD nourishing body cream. Now you get all of these products. Your cost is only $24. But if you look at the retail value of what these products cost you, it has a retail value of $144. But your cost as a beauty influencer is only $24. Where can you get these amount of products for this amount of money? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So take advantage of these wow deals and use these wow deals as your opportunity to experience the products so that you can start creating content and start sharing your experiences. Okay, now when you order this, you want to use product code number 855973. Okay, now there are no limits to how many you can order of these. So if you want to order 4 of them and then resell them, you can do that. Okay, now keep in mind this is your cost net and you do not earn any commission on these. But now if you ordered extras of these and you sold these products individually, anything that you make above $24, that's your money to put in your pocket. So if this has a value of $144, just the cleanser alone sells for almost $20. So if you just sold the cleanser alone, you've made your money back off of this wild deal. And you still have an opportunity to make money off of the eye cream, which is superb. I use it on my eyes. And also the serum and also the body cream, the CBD body cream. So any of those products that you sold over the $24 that you invested and you paid for it, that's your money. You don't owe Avon any more money for those products because you've already paid for them. Okay? All right, so that's one of the wild deals for campaign 15. Now we have another wild deal for campaign 15. And that is the 5-piece beautiful skin bundle. Okay, now this bundle includes the Veil Mint Natural Spa Himalayan Pink Salt Exfoliating Soap. I love this soap. It also includes the Isonox LX New Ultimate Rejuvenating Serum. It also includes the Isonox A New Clinical Revitalize and Reveal Intensive Peel. It also includes the Isonox A New Clinical Revitalize and Reveal Resurfacing Lotion for the body. And it also includes the Rice Water Bright Foaming Cleanser, which is really, really good. Okay. Now, your cost for these products, this 5-piece bundle, is only $40. Now, this, I think the retail value of this is about $156 because these products are rather, expensive. Okay, so just know that anything with the word Anew on it or Farm RX, these are our more premium skincare products. So that's, you'll pay a little bit more. Customers are going to have to pay a little bit more for those. But the beauty of Avon is that we have something for everybody's budget. Okay, but your cost for this 5-piece bundle is only $40. So if you want to order it, use product code number 269691 when you get ready to order. Okay? All right, so that is that. So here are some reminders. Okay? Mark your calendar that campaign 15 closes on Tuesday, August the 1st. You have to submit your order by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in order for it to count for campaign 15. Okay? Now, you can place your orders at any time. You can place an order every single day. You can place an order every single week, or you can place an order by the campaign. It does not matter. Just keep in mind that whenever you are actually placing orders, if you're placing orders every week or every day, keep in mind that you will incur shipping fees. Okay, now if you're ordering at least $60 or more directly from your website, you don't have to worry about the fees there. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, also you want to be reminded that you can only order from or sell from one campaign at a time. Back ordering was discontinued in campaign 12, so you can only order from campaign 15 at this time. As I mentioned to you earlier, if you have customers who still has a campaign 13 or campaign 14 brochure, they can still, more than likely, still get the product, but they won't be able to get it at that sale price. You would have to, they would have to pay the current sale price of whatever their sale price is in campaign 15. And sometimes it could be higher, sometimes it could be lower. It just all depends. But you do the research on that. Okay. Now, samples can be found inside the What's New demo guide. Now, since we are currently in 15, your demo guide that you can order from is campaign 16 and campaign 17. So here is the demo guide. Okay, so when you scroll through the demo guide here, and you go towards the back of the demo guide, you'll start seeing all of the different bundle deals that you can order. Okay, so you can see here. Ooh, that's beautiful. I love Avon's jewelry. So if you keep going through here and you go here towards the back, you'll see, now see here, each of these fragrances, the faraway fragrances, are at 50% off. When you place your order, you can order from these. This is in the demo guide. You can order one of these at 50% off. Okay, so keep scrolling down. You'll see all of the bundle deals that you can order here. Now, here are some of your samples, premium skincare samples. You can order the Farm RX bundle. You can get 18 samples for only $1.29. So this gives you an opportunity to let your customers try before they buy. Okay, here is a Luxe It Up bundle. You get 15 samples here for only 99 cents. So I encourage you to invest in your samples so that customers can try before they buy. Here is a moisturizing bundle sample. You get 20 samples for only $2.99, which is a really, really good deal. And here is a new vitamin C bundle. You get 5 try it samples. These are the full size samples here. You get 5 samples plus 2 try it size for $3.99. Okay, so you definitely want to take advantage of that. Now here is where you order your fragrance samples. These are the little vial packs. Normally you get a pack of 5, and the cost is only $2.50. Some of them are a little bit more expensive, like these here, $3.75. These are $1.75. That one's $2.50. So depending on the fragrance, that will determine the cost. Now, if you want to order lipstick samples, here are your lipstick samples. You get a pack of 10 assorted lipstick samples for $3.25. And this is the product code number right here that you would use to order. And when you read here, this tells you these are the colors or the shades that will be included in those samples. Okay, here are your foundation samples. You even have the Love at First Lash mini mascara you can order for $3. And then you have the face primer, the mini face primer here that you can order as well. Okay, just keep in mind that samples grow your business. And when you give out a sample to a customer, always make sure you keep track of what you're giving out. That's the reason why I encourage you to use the notebook, so that when you are giving out samples, you keep track of who you gave a sample to, so that you can follow up with that customer and find out how did it work for that customer. Okay, now here are some face and body care samples as well. Like this is the Farm RX Super Greens Eye Cream. You get a pack of 3 samples here for only 59 cents. Okay, so I would encourage you to set a budget as far as investing in brochures and samples. I would say set a budget to get started, $10 every campaign. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because you don't want to not have any samples at all. You don't want to operate your business without having brochures. Even if you only order one pack of brochures is 10 brochures. You gotta have some printed materials on hand, and you gotta have some samples, because if you don't have something to any of your business tools to share, then how are you going to say you have an actual business? You can be digital only, but I can guarantee you that the average customer, most customers will prefer picking up a physical brochure and looking through the brochure. Okay, now I love digital brochures. I love the PDF form, but every single time I take the time to drop off brochures to my customers locally, I always generate more sales because they prefer having the brochure. So I encourage you to start off with ordering at least one pack of brochures, which is only 10, and then order some samples. Order at least 10 samples. That shouldn't cost you more than $10. As a matter of fact, it's going to be less than $10 because I just showed you where to order the samples from. Okay? And get in the habit of doing that every single time, every single campaign. And you'll be amazed. When you follow up, you'll be amazed at how your business will start growing just by planting those seeds. Okay? All right, so keep in mind, this is a business. You must work. And if you don't work, you don't get paid. Okay? You got to put in the time. Just as if you was actually going to a job, you got to set aside time to invest in your business. You got to put in the work. Okay? All right, so I have gone long enough on this video. I want to wish you a very successful campaign 15. If you enjoyed the information and you found value in this video, please give me a like. Also, comment below and let me know you found value and you appreciate the video, because this helps me it motivates me to know that I am bringing value to you. Okay, so if you can share some type of feedback with me, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, all right, so again, I wish you much success for the campaign, and till the next time, be sure to like and follow if you're not following me already. Okay, until the next time, you take care, take charge. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.